I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another research stream. It's us. We're ready
for our close-up.
We are going to be looking at the month of July 2023 for Amberlynn Reid. Yes. This is an interesting month because it starts fairly weak but then gets into something rather juicy. See, I had expected a continuation of discussion concerning Destiny, and it does to an extent continue a little. Yeah, it does a little, but it's not as pronounced because of something else popping off. But we're going to go. What we're going to do is yawn first. Sorry. The very first thing we're going to do is go to the very first video she uploaded in this month. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Where are we going? Here. Right, here's her channel. First video uploaded is I ate McDonald's and my dietitian emails proof and receipts vlog. A 10-minute video. She's getting some views. She's got a lot of views here. Don't want to spoil the journey though. But yes, a 10-minute video. We can do that, can't we, everyone? She ate McDonald's. Can you tell Dainty's happy? Because she got McDonald's. Let's go back to the thumbnail image. It's a big ass bag, I'm just saying. She looks very clueless. But yes, she had McDonald's. Oh god, there we go. Oh, it's you, Jones. Is it? Hello, Roger. Hello, Stina, Bubbly, Violet, Warsmith, Chaotic Evil, and Dee Dee. Hope you're all well today. But let's go to the comments first. I didn't fail anything. There was nothing to fail. That's the spirit, bestie. No accountability, responsibility, or shame whatsoever. This sounds like an Amberlynn Reid thing. Like, grinning from ear to ear, bashful, so giddy and happy while talking about ordering and eating McDonald's like someone recalling a romantic date and falling in love with someone. So glad YP is supportive of you doing absolutely nothing with your life over the past 2 years together. Yeah, I'd heard that when they started dating, I remember Amber saying that she's the best thing that ever happened to me because she motivates me to be better, motivates me to do more, be more. Yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't realise our complete edition of the end of year review got 77k. That's fantastic. For a 2-hour video, that's brilliant. Thank you to everyone that's watched that. I just noticed it over here, sorry. I love how at this point, Pookie Lynn's priority is still to prove us wrong. We can be wrong as much as you want. It's your body that is shutting down. Marty from US is going after. Yes, I've heard, and I'm going to address that possibly next week, maybe not. As it involves doxing and things like that, I can't go too close to it. But yes, let us start with this. First of all, captions. And of course, playback speed increased.
Welcome to
and unlike streamers that let things play vast amounts of film before saying anything, this is a reaction, but it obeys terms of service and fair use.
Video. So normally, you know, I'd be coming at you with like, hey, day 10 and no takeout.
Yeah, bitch. We all know you order takeout anyway.
But I can't say that today.
Yeah. You couldn't, honestly, on my life, she looks like she's going to have an orgasm at the very eye, and not anyone needs that mental image. But just to be, I'm going to full screen this, I haven't done that, have I? Just to be clear here, by the way, McDonald's isn't real food. It really isn't. How can you put it on such a Do you like nuggies that much?
No, I can't. I underate yesterday, hardcore.
I doubt that.
And my body and my mind felt it. And when I undereat, I
Bitch, to maintain your weight, you have to eat at least 2 of my regular amounts every day. I eat like 2,000 calories, yeah? So you'd have to eat 4K in a normal day. Hi, Shady Lane. Lies to farm, hate to farm, clicks. Yeah. That's why I stopped covering her. My commentary would have become identical. Yeah, I understand that. Honestly, I really get it.
I don't know what happens, but I don't know how to say no. And I tried
We know you don't try.
for hours. I kept telling myself,
there are 24 in a day and you can't manage one.
don't do it, don't do it. Just make something at home. But then it was like so late and my fast had already been going for a few hours and
Fast. Just to be clear here. Just to be clear. First of all, looking in a direction indicative of a lie. Just to be clear here. The gap between regular meals is not a fast.
all this mess.
You don't do enough either.
I ended up ordering takeout. I did. I ordered McDonald's. I did. I obviously, I regret it.
Are you going to do mukbang? Please. Right. Is that the look of somebody who regrets ordering takeout? No? Okay.
I feel a little bit of guilt, but I also know this is a lifestyle change. I never gave myself like an exact, number of how long I want to go without takeout. Nothing like.
I'm going to give you an example of it. Okay, so since Christmas, I have had 2 takeouts. 2. Okay? The first one was actually at Dave's in January. I had a lamb tikka. Not tikka masala, lamb tikka. The second was actually a month ago. I had fish and chips. That is controlling it, yeah? Okay, because I have control. I ordered it when I was in Norwich because I was in Norwich. I didn't give a crap. I ordered takeout a few weeks ago, a month ago I think it was, because I was working in the garden all day. I wanted a meal. I wanted something easy, and I went to the chippy. You don't do anything though.
Like that, so I didn't fail anything. There was nothing to fail, but
You failed yourself.
I definitely did want to come on.
You never regret ordering takeout, Orla. Understandable. When you're as beautiful as you are, that makes perfect sense. Also, we can't all look as stunning when eating takeout. Also, just an additional thing when it comes to ordering takeout, you shouldn't necessarily regret it if you don't make it a point, or if you're not on a weight loss journey, right? But Amber's been, titles and some of her videos for this month are weight loss related.
On here and be like,
Also, isn't she trying to get the surgery still? Hello, SH. I have not had fast food since last October. Fair enough. I'm actually holding off for as long as I can because I go to Norwich in 2 weeks and I want to have Burger King and I want to have maybe a Subway. Oh, fair enough. That's fair, Orla. Caucasian Sasquatch. Hi. Hope you're well. Peach Shake from Chick-fil-A. I never had Chick-fil-A.
okay, day 10, but it's the first day where I ate during my fasting. I had takeout, but I didn't get a soda. So
That means fuck all, honestly.
I'm still on day 10, no soda. It happened.
You're not. Shut up.
And I woke up and I was like, damn, I feel it in my body. I gained some weight. Like, like when you wake up and you feel a little swollen after a day.
Yeah, if I eat something that my body doesn't really like, yeah, I feel a bit, I don't know, not necessarily doughy, I just don't feel right, yeah? So you know what I go and do, Amber? I get in the gym and I do an hour of cardio first. Because honestly, I want it out of my system. Surgery, it wasn't the right time. Oh, right, okay, I haven't got there yet. Unless she's already said it and I missed it. Although I don't believe I missed it. About the weight loss surgery she was denied last year and she gaslights it because it gets it. Okay, if that happens in this month, I didn't know that. Get a monster, it's portable coronary. Oh really? I was just going to go with beef teriyaki. Or a meatball sub with cheese. I'm not the fussiest. I normally get it on a train, then I sit there and eat that for the 2 hours while reading a book. Or playing on a Game Boy or a Switch.
I've eaten something maybe I shouldn't have, maybe too much sodium or whatever.
So, like all those salts you put on meals you cook. Garlic salt, onion salt, salt. Yeah.
I did. I gained a pound and I said, damn. But
Where's the food? I want to see it.
like I said, lifestyle change. This isn't a failure. This is a day that's going to happen again in the future.
It'll happen every single time after 2 to 3 days because your cycle is very consistent.
Sure, it's going to happen again. And I have to learn how to wake up and continue towards success instead of wake up and repeat the same.
I don't want to be this guy, but you're going to get to the end of your life at some point and you're going to keep on believing that this is your mentality. But you're going to be doing that while eating vast amounts of cake, while claiming it's healthy or you're allergic to aspects of it, but still eat it regardless because that's what puffs you up. Salt adds no weight to me. I don't have any issue with salt either, oddly enough. But I don't generally use salt that much. Maybe on chips, when I went to the chippy, yeah, sure. No vinegar. I don't like vinegar. I don't mind it, but no. But generally, I don't have an issue with it. It's because I've learnt, I know how to, because I work out, do a lot of physical work as well. I do enough to balance it, right? She does nothing. So she can't get away with this. And I'm sorry, but you're not that young anymore. You can't keep getting away with it. You're just lying to yourself. And that's the worst thing. You look at the camera and treat it as if you're talking to the audience, but in reality, you're only talking to one person. And it isn't us.
Situation that I did the night before. Like, normally I'd wake up and want takeout again instantly, but today I woke up and I said, okay, last night happened. Now let's continue with the day. Let's continue with my fasting. Act like nothing happened. Move forward and have food at home. With these videos, I just want to be...
I'm skipping ahead.
This is like one of my most favorite Legos I've ever done. Like, visually stunning.
Don't care. Can we see the McDonald's?
Hello. I'm actually sitting at
Wait,
my
are you
desk.
telling us? Hang on.
I'm
just going to skip ahead a little bit. Hang on. Oh, here it is.
Transparency. So we're going to throw away the trash together. So let's do that. Let's do that. I don't think we have a trash bag in the trash right now. So I'm going to have to get another trash bag.
I mean, you could, because it's recyclable. Unless you don't have recycling in your area. You could take the card and take it to the recycling bin and, recycle it. Life by Jen was the most recent YouTube large goal cat. Wait. Yes, I remember from last... Yes, I remember. F, of course, because she was doing well. And I genuinely was rooting for her. 100%.
Out.
Even with all the flagging she did in the past, when it comes to real health issues, I always
feel
back
better
her.
not eating takeout
Always
for
back
sure.
No lie. I would back Amber if she actually made... When she was first diagnosed with cancer, I backed her to succeed. I was going to do an end-of-year review and I stopped because I backed her. And then I found out a few months later she carried on. And I was like, right, you're getting it. I would... If Chantal actually... No lie, if she made the changes, yeah, which would never happen, but hypothetically, if... I would back her, 100%. I want her to be better than this. But... that's not going to happen, and I know. Don't need to remind me.
It's a learning experience, you know? That's okay. Now it's in the trash. I'm able to move on. Let me put this trash in the actual trash can. Guess what I did? I finished my story night.
I don't care about your Lego. Let's go to this part here. Oh, hang on. What's this?
Didn't cover it. Therapy, out of pocket. I have spent thousands. And the fact that I wanted weight loss surgery so bad that I paid for out-of-pocket for a lot of the tests because my insurance didn't...
Wait.
And the fact that my weight loss journey and everything around it, from the very beginning, everything has been completely true. You guys know that I change my mind fast. I am in and out of...
Yes, we know, because you usually get delivery.
Diets quicker than most people are in and out of their underwear. Well, let's be real. The fact that I wanted weight loss surgery for 6 months when there wasn't even... a moment where I didn't want it is actually a big victory, in my opinion, and very new for me.
I mean, committing to something like that is a victory, but the fact you've given up is not a victory. Hi, Saki.
Because I do change things. I fixate on things. I change my mind really fast. It's just who I am as a person. It happens with everything in my life. And the fact that I wanted weight loss surgery so bad that I paid for out-of-pocket for a lot of the tests because my insurance didn't cover it. Therapy, out of pocket. I have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
You should have just given it to me on Patreon. I could have given you the advice. In fact, I highly recommend, Amber, if you want to save yourself some money, you donate to my coffee goal, which is to buy the trunking required to run an Ethernet cable from the house to my cabin and to buy the adapter ports so I can have internet in my cabin and do these streams up there in the future.
Trying to get weight loss surgery because it's truly what I wanted.
Omegon 9873.
And the minute I realized I'm not ready, this isn't something I want right now.
Ah.
I knew, because this isn't just, oh, I'm not ready to start another day on Jenny Craig.
This is the one where she
no,
quit.
Like,
right, you guys have told me ahead of time. Right, okay.
And have a large chunk of my stomach taken out.
Okay,
I'm not ready for that. And the minute I knew that, I kind of got scared.
Hi, Saccharin. Hope you're well.
And I pulled away a little bit, and
these turds don't realise their hairs would decrease exponentially if they had shred. I agree, 100%. Sounds like the same junk she came up with the other. Yeah, I know. Wannabe Legos. She does enjoy them. She does enjoy them. Even with insurance, some of us still need to pay thousands. Poop. I
still
just
wanted to complete my therapy because
I can't
that's
believe
me.
she's...
Like, I'm still seeing the same therapist.
No lie, she is absolutely conned her audience.
Like, I need therapy.
How many dislikes do you get?
But when I realized I wasn't ready,
5.1k.
I knew I needed to vocalize
you deserve.
to
you get
my
one
weight
from
loss
me
team.
as well because you deserve it. You've lied to your audience.
We correspond a lot.
Just a thing here, folks. You, Amberlynn Reid, God, you like a chav. You've lied to your audience and convinced them for so long you were genuinely on this path. Okay, many didn't believe it. I know. Be that person. I didn't believe it. I saw through it. Shut up, all right? Many believed she was going down this path, all right? And she spent all this money on these therapies that she claims to have done. All these other things she claims to have done. Spent all this money, wasted it, for a massive lie she built up and did nothing. Because you know she didn't do it. She's a coward. Although I also think that she shouldn't have done it anyway, because I don't think she ever could have done it and committed to it afterwards. Never strong enough.
So I felt safe. I felt safe enough to tell her. So she's the person I chose to tell. So I'm going to show you the email I sent her. And then I'm going to
I know, Saki, I know. Okay, here we are. I wanted to touch base about my progress towards weightless surgery. Recently, I've been feeling disassociated with the whole process and no longer have positive emotions towards taking next steps. This may be a temporary mind frame, but I want to give weight loss one last shot on my own. I want to continue using the tools you've all provided up to this point on my journey and will even be continuing with therapy. With that being said, I'd like to cancel my appointment this Thursday. I don't want to completely terminate my relationship with you at all, as there is still possibility in the future of continuing to move forward in this process. But I would genuinely appreciate the time to try to make this work on my own. Thank you so much for your time and support you've given, and I absolutely look forward to providing some positive updates in the future. Don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions or concerns about my decision. You make it sound like you're the boss here, bitch. To spend money on anything except... Yeah, I agree. I was new, fell for it, won't again though. I'm very sorry that you fell for it, Violet, 100%. I know of someone years ago who had this mentality with food. The NHS put them into a care home for them to lose weight because they couldn't manage it themselves before they had to. Honestly, I get that. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear you no longer have positive emotions. Or complain. Happy to connect with our director to voice them. Welcome feedback. I'm still proud of you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
So there was more emails that went back and forth between me and her after that, but those are just like the two main ones that began the conversation of me not wanting to do weight loss surgery anymore. So many people still believe that either A, I was denied, which I wasn't, or B, that the weight loss surgery storyline was falsified, that it wasn't even real. And that's not true. Getting weight loss surgery isn't trying to choose what nail color you want on your pinky toe. Getting weight loss surgery is a major decision. And they even tell you that if you have doubts at all, don't get the surgery. Don't get the surgery, because you're gonna fail. And the fact that I was having so many doubts, I did everything that they told me to do, and that was one of the things. And the fact that I was having so many doubts and I was so disconnected and I just did not want it anymore, I know that I'm not ready. I had to say something. And I have shared a good chunk of this weight loss surgery journey with you guys, and it's just so insulting just for people to take all that vulnerability and just like throw it in the trash. That goes with a lot of the things that I share. And it's just discouraging.
10 points to your Hogwarts house if you can work out what that means.
Wall again, and I've been trying to share more of myself with you guys.
FGTOW.
You know, even today with the whole McDonald's thing, that's not something I want to share.
Lego is a serious... I agree.
I don't know,
I have a Lego cell too.
I don't know. I just had to show you guys
Bonsai
that.
tree and International Space Station.
I didn't know how else to respond to those things, so this is the best way I know how to do it, is just speak up and show you guys the emails.
Bitch tits. Right. So the next video was this one. Destiny hurting me, I'm moving, Ozempic, intimacy, self-identity, weight loss surgery, and more Q&A. It's a Q&A, 6.3 downvotes though. Top comment, no weight loss surgery, no diet, no accountability, no shame. I've been angry, but I've never used someone's addiction as tea or used my mental illness as an excuse to manipulate others. We all love Hagrid Lynn type moment type deal. Okay. Fatties get on their wick. Anything she tosses out on her channel, she claims. No, you're wrong. It's not that, Malice. FGTOW. Right, yes, anyway. Captions. Oh yeah, 1.5 on the playback speed. This is the next one before we get to the breakup, so we'll get to that soon, okay? Okay, that's...
Do a new video. So I haven't done like a
big
tutorial
moment
on
is
YouTube
here.
in a hot minute, or at least it feels that way. I don't know. So I figured, let's do one.
Let's go here.
What? Like, if you guys watch
has
this
anyone
before,
got it
you
yet?
at least
No, I
tell
don't think
me.
anyone
Shit, it
has.
came up. I'm over here like, okay, so doesn't want prenup, the will, 1 + 1 = 2? Sounds to me she's using him for money. What is one thing you'll never do again? Wow, that's hard.
Weight loss.
I will never eat meth again. Yes, I ate meth. I was 15, and
I've never touched meth. I've got some blue crystal sugar, though, in my room, with Heisenberg written on it. Does that count? It's quite nice. But we're on a bit of a sugarless sort of thing at the moment. SH for the win. Well done. Fantastic. Well done, SH. But it's going their own way. Yeah. I'm just being a dickhead.
it'll never happen again. No, it will not. Can you make recipes at home like takeout, but instead fake out? Oh, fake out! Wait, that is so cute. I love that idea. It could be like a fake out series. Wait, that's the only type of fake I like. What is your coming out story? With my mom.
I don't need to know that. I don't give a crap.
Like, safe space. It like breaks my heart. Are you continuing to heal from your past trauma? Yes.
Which one? Because you've inflicted a lot of it on other people. You live in a... Oh, do you? Damn. You a good cook? By the way, I've got... That's a great... I might have to use that as a thumbnail image. I'm just saying. Let me just get rid of the captions a second. And that is a bear claw, like, moment situation type deal. Let's have that. There we go.
Yes, I am. Actually, have not had a therapy appointment in like 3 weeks, so I need to get on.
You sure about that? By the way, I just noticed you've changed your hairstyle a bit and it looks a bit... I'm not a dick on appearance, but the hairstyle looks a bit strange. It looks like a wig. You know what I mean? Because the way she's done it, it doesn't have a natural parting. It looks like a wig.
I have my next one scheduled. What made you feel disconnected with your weight loss surgery journey? I let fear hardcore get in the way, and...
No, it wasn't that at all. You just weren't going to do it because you were rejected. You absolute fraud.
And it was just like, so many things kept telling me, don't do it, don't do it. Like, it was as if my gut was telling me, like, something bad is gonna happen. And I don't know, I just like, I don't know, something was telling me, don't do it. I don't really know how to explain it.
It's called being a quitter. Look, we all have fear. I used to hate going to the dentist. And every time I had to go for a surgical procedure, I would genuinely try and find a way to get out of it. And then I'd do it and get it over and done with. Now, couldn't care less. I really couldn't. I have a dentist I trust. I've trusted for years. Okay? There are people who are in your position who've done the weight loss and they need to have, like, skin removed and they're afraid. Why? Because it's surgery. Everyone's afraid of surgery. It's not exacerbated because of your size. You're just afraid because it is yet again another problem where you're not in control of your body. Problem is, you're not in control of it now anyway. It's starting to fail you. The only thing you're lucky is right now you still have hair on your head.
I don't know if I want to 100% get into it right now, but there are just things just telling me not to do it. Like, I don't know. I definitely trust my gut a lot. Obviously, I'm wrong sometimes. I also trust my intuition. Obviously, I'm wrong sometimes.
You trust your... Just the thing. You say you're wrong sometimes with your intuition. Always wrong. Just remember that.
It just didn't feel right. What's one good habit you have accomplished in June that you will carry with you into July? Ooh, definitely eating at home more. Like, less take out, so many more like whole foods, and so many people like believe that they need to count calories and measure their food to lose weight.
I count calories, oddly enough. Not even a lie. I do it anyway because it's what I've always done. I've been doing that since I was at uni because otherwise I do genuinely eat far too much. I had like 3 bars of chocolate today. Yeah, I ate a bit too much. But I've done enough working out, outdoor stuff, that doesn't matter. Yeah? I'm very much aware that I do have to... Ooh, that's not a good pause face. I've always counted it to an extent, but I don't obsess over it. I'm just aware of what it is, and it's one of those things where, for me, it's muscle memory, yeah? Where I know the numbers, and they just sit in the back of my brain. Because quick mathematics, done. I don't sit on my MyFitnessPal and insert everything into it, yeah? No. I don't need to. Some do, and I understand that. But Your intuition, as written in my chat by AH, got you to 500 plus. And you haven't lost any weight this year. I find counting to an extent as a form of reassurance to prevent me from doing things I've done in the past. Bear in mind, when I lost my mother, I was eating a lot. I wasn't working out as much either. I did put on, I put on a little bit. I didn't put on like no. Once I finally regained control of myself, I stopped. But I was always counting it regardless. It's something you pay attention to. Again, it's like brushing your teeth. Once you get used to it, you don't really think about it as much, but it's there. Yeah? You pay attention to sodium and fat. That's fair. I pay attention to carbs. I'm not really a big carb person, which is why when I did the fish and chips thing, it was nice.
It's just like, when I don't count calories and I'm literally just eating like whole foods and foods that like feel good and nourish your body, I notice I lose weight. The minute I start like counting them pesky calories and...
No, shut up. You're only counting it when you're eating the fucking chocolate bars and you're binge eating. Don't try and compare the two, okay?
Adding more like processed, obviously I'm not perfect, but adding more like processed and measuring everything, like I don't lose as much weight. So I feel like there is like a really big misconception. I feel like a lot of people do count calories because they do like the processed food. So if it works for you, I love that. But like for me, I don't. I just feel so much better eating whole foods, nourished, like putting my head in...
Fam, your last video before this was you eating McDonald's. Shut up about loving whole foods. Alright, you're very much a seafood person. I see it, I eat it, even if I'm allergic to eggs. I bet your favourite breakfast thing from McDonald's is the egg McMuffin, with extra egg. I think the sausage is brilliant, by the way. It's probably one of the few things from McDonald's I'll actually eat.
In this weird spot of like having to measure out broccoli.
And yeah, Roger, I'm with you on that as well.
Broccoli, sorry. Do you have an exercise routine right now? I don't.
I doubt she ever has. Let's skip ahead to this part here, because this is the most important part.
Like, everyone is completely different. It depends on how connected you guys feel.
If you hear anything about Destiny, I want to know
this. You can talk to someone for 2 days and be ready to go on a date with them. For some people, you talk for a month and then you're finally ready. So it just depends on the circumstances, honestly. Why did you agree to talk to Destiny at all, knowing it wouldn't be good for you? Oh, boy.
Ah, this is the one. This is what I want to hear. Let's get it. Come on, Amber.
I didn't think my friend was going to choose any Destiny questions, but he did. I think I wanted, like, my own closure. I wanted my own closure, honestly. I have so many questions that I wanted to ask her and I didn't.
Yeah, you got anxiety, I gotcha.
Felt blindsided. A lot of people think that I was watching her live and I definitely was not. I had no
That's a lie.
idea that she was live. And
that's a lie.
when she told me she was live, I said okay. And then
No, you didn't. You freaked out, actually.
I guess her live ended or something because she said okay now.
So just like any other diet or exercise routine, the minute you stop is the minute you will start putting weight back on. You have to be able to make changes for yourself that you can continue. I agree. For those who don't know, I go to the gym 7 days a week. And I'm dreading going to Norwich because it means for 4 days I won't be going to the gym. And I'm very conscious of this. So I'm just going to make sure I don't eat as much junk food as I probably would because again, it's that if you know that there is a risk there, you have to be careful, yeah? And I'm very committed to not, because I'm 37, I don't want to be getting bigger. I know my body will start to, because of bone density and things like that, but I want to stave that off as long as I can. Also, I like being the size I am. I'm like, what, 195? I'm quite light and quite tall, so I have to be a bit careful. I can't risk it, alright? I don't need a portly appearance these days. Stocky, sure, but no, I'm not stocky. I used to be, not anymore.
Now we're talking in private, and she never told me she went back on live stream. When people
Yeah, you freaked out. It was hilarious.
say, oh, those are Amberlynn's true colors.
They are.
No, that's not
Yeah, it
what you
is.
saw. You saw
Yeah, we did. We saw the exact you that wasn't ready.
a side of me that is very angry, very betrayed.
Are you sure about that? Because you moved on with Becky real fast when, Destiny and all that.
That's all it was. You saw me talk to somebody who absolutely has betrayed me. That's someone that I used to love, who used to love me, who I've given my heart to, my body to, etc. Someone that I thought...
I mean, you gave your body to because they were washing it for you. Because you couldn't do it. I'm not going to make that. I'm not doing it. It's fine.
I was going to be with for a very, very long time, who then betrayed me. So yeah.
I'll be honest. The argument over whether or not Destiny betrayed you or not is up for debate. Because it was about inappropriate messaging with someone else that didn't go anywhere at the time. That's the thing, okay? You then said in separate things that you she didn't wash you, but then she did wash you. Yeah. Yeah, that pause screen. Yeah, I have real good pause screen game on there. A pause screen game, apparently.
You saw the side of me that was hurt, that was
Let's go here. This is a bit lumpy.
allowed to eat. It like helps me not think about food. Who are your favorite Animal Crossing villagers? Oh, I don't pick favorites. No mom picks favorites. Mm-mm.
Wait, you play Animal Crossing? Do not add me on the Switch. I actually have it, but I haven't played Animal Crossing in like a year. I played it for like a week and I got bored. Because it involved real time and I can't be arsed.
How was your first time getting spicy with Feline? Oh my god.
Oh, this is a story I want to hear about before the breakup. Come on.
I was shy. Let's just say that. I was shy, but it felt really good. It felt like fire. It felt like, I don't know. It just felt really good. Are you planning on moving sooner now that weight loss surgery isn't a factor?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, I am. Will we
Because she used to go somewhere where no one knows who she is.
ever get a full apartment tour? Yeah, like maybe before I move.
Wait, haven't we already had one anyway? Your bathroom, your kitchen, your bathroom, your living room, your bathroom, your office, your bathroom, the wardrobe, your bathroom, and the hallway. There you go, whole tour. Because that's what we want to see on the way out, where you're leaving.
I think it was partly anxiety that made you delay a weight loss surgery.
No, it's because she got rejected.
See, I wouldn't correlate that with weight loss surgery. I never felt like anxiety or like anxious regarding weight loss surgery, so I'm gonna say no. Should I show my fiance my wedding gown? I'm too excited to hide it from him. Oh my god, no. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Totally do it. Who cares? Marriage is dead anyway. Seriously, the institution is a failure. Too many people are getting divorced. No one gives a feck. They don't care because they don't give a monkey. Honestly, nice save. I try what I can, Will Smith. I do what I can. All right. Your gastrointestinal doctor gave you a list of things not to eat. See, I understand that because there are some foods that my body doesn't really like anymore either. I've mentioned on Twitch jelly sweets. I see them on TikTok a lot selling kilo bags, which is kind of cool, but my body doesn't appreciate that kind of crap anymore. So I don't eat jelly sweets. Simple as that. I'm a chocoholic, so I'd love to eat some right now actually, but again, got to be careful. You got to play the game a little. Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to move on from this because this is boring. It's time for We Broke Up, everyone. Let's... Oh, God, the thumbnail game, though. Heartbreaking conversation with the ex. Alright. I need to go to Discord first and find out if that's next. Oh, okay. Discord not showing. There you go. So that was that video. Alright, finally dumped. Okay, so... What the hell? We might look at the Karina Kaboom video soon, but we're going to go to the browser instead. WYSIWYG, please don't scratch right by my arm. You're going to kick me. Okay, I can see you all. Hello, Andy. Hope you're well. Relationship advice from ALR. Absolutely. 50% of people don't get married anyway, and I can guarantee you some people get married for the wrong reason. Absolutely, I agree. I do think, though, that vows are vitally... I consider it akin to that of a promise. I don't break promises. So if I ever get married in my lifetime, it would be a one and done thing. Because I cannot commit to someone and not at the same time. Again, the vows are quite simple. To have and to hold, in sickness and health, for better for worse. All those ones. Till death do you part, all that kind of crap, right? And I think those are vitally important promises. And you find after X number of years that it's never easy. Of course it isn't. If it is, you're playing the wrong game. And if you're looking for a cheat code, chances are you're that gamer girl or boy and you suck. But again, not judging because there are valid reasons to get divorced. 100% there are. For example, if they don't like whiskey, they will get nothing in the divorce and I will make it a point to actively excommunicate them from the planet. Sips on mediocre whiskey while I say that. 10 points if you can guess my mediocre whiskey that is from North America. Okay, so We Broke Up. It's got a few likes on it. Captions, speed it up. Have you ever noticed, by the way, on the sped up playback here, that it actually sounds like a normal person talking? But when I play it at a regular speed, I'm such a romantic, aren't I, Ola? Same man since we were 12, now married with 2 babies. I don't know how it happened. A Bradello, Honestly, you should get divorced then. Love isn't enough between two people when one of them doesn't love themselves enough to save their own life. Oh, that is a harsh one, isn't it? Jack Daniels? Oh, God. If it's an Archer Select, maybe, or Single Barrel. I do have a bottle of Single Barrel. Or Gentleman Jack, actually, as well. But not standard. It is mediocre, though, I agree. Buffalo Trace never had it. I said North America. It doesn't just mean America, by the way, folks. Amber, we've been telling you for years that you need to work on yourself and be independent. You can't just bounce from one person to the next and not address the issues, hoping it will go away. Agreed. So happy we can all officially admit. We all believed from the very start all the cute nicknames, love bombing, talk of marriage from day one was really only there to cover the fact that this relationship was purely transactional. Johnny Walker Black, I wish it was, but that's actually a fantastic whiskey and I love it. And SH, yet again, God damn it, have you got a camera in my room, SH? Have you? It is Crown Royal. It is a Crown Royal. I'm not saying it's bad whiskey, it's just very mediocre, you know? It's not... It's the standard Crown Royal, so it's not anything but C level, you know? Not BA, it's just right in the middle. It's meh. It's just there, yeah? Bloody hell, SH, you've been on this. It's my second glass, actually. North America, I'd pick Yukon Jack. Really? I have to look into that. Anyway, carrying on. Amberlynn Reid's breakup. Let's full screen this bad boy. At this point, I'd rather watch that duel with Grindelwald and freaking Albus Dumbledore. But we can't.
Hello. So
I'll never say.
This, but...
I need to close the window before they do something. I'm concerned.
But
So I'm just going to say for the sake of it, I'm a confused cupcake. Hi. Honestly, Crown Apple mixed with Crown Caramel. So I've never had. We don't have. I want the vanilla Bradello. I want it. That was the one I wanted. I wanted that and the maple one. But we only have the standard in this country at the moment. It's really hard to get the others. I've got a bottle of the limited edition Barlio, but I can't get my hands on the vanilla. I want it. Anyway, for the sake of it, I don't generally dunk on people. Hi, Yempy. I don't generally dunk on people who go through something quite traumatic, okay? Hello, Snow. My comment is in some serious trouble right now. I have seen your comment, and I'm going to hold back on it for the time being. We'll get to that, well, maybe next week. I don't know if it actually started next week.
I have broken up. It was mutual. Oh, my freaking headphone thing.
It's interesting because in January, December, Vlogmas, she was bragging about all the gifts they got each other, right? And some of those were quite expensive, weren't they? I'm like, that is quite a... You know, it's a lot of money to throw down on someone that, you know, you've been with for a while and you really bigged up. Never featured much in your content, but you just didn't really stick it out, I guess. I'd love to know the reasoning, though.
It was mutual, and, like, I'm wearing the same thing I was wearing yesterday. Like, I did have makeup. Like, I've cried it all off completely. I can't stop crying. I feel like I'm mourning, like, a death. Like, knowing that one day, like...
I like snake bites. I prefer half pint of cider, half pint of beer.
It's a different type of pain because
that's how we do a snake bite over here.
My whole future with her, and I know she did the same.
Decent cider though,
this was mutual.
Beer. You said mutual a few times. Is this a long word for you?
There has, like, I'm gonna speak for myself. There has been some things that just like. I don't have to go into detail. Love just isn't enough sometimes, and.
I'm just going to say you made a 10-minute video talking about, like, your breakup, but then you're saying I don't have to go into detail. A bit of a dangerous area, but you got a lot of use from this at least, right?
I know what I'm worth.
You've looked at Forbes, haven't you?
And I know it might not be, like, a lot to some people, but I know, like, what I deserve, and I know what I want, and I just need...
A lackey. Hi, Nerdy.
To be single, I literally have cried. Oh, my head hurts so bad. Sorry. I have done nothing but literally cry and cry.
You might need some soda to hydrate. Might I recommend a soda, but made with whiskey only?
And cry and cry.
A Glenlivet 18 should suffice. You got money for it.
Literally before fireworks last night. I don't know what to say. Like, I know there's probably going to be a lot of people questioning and saying you seem so happy, and yeah, like the relationship I had with Feline was literally the most passionate relationship I've ever been in. But on both sides of the spectrum. On both sides. And I just, she's my best friend, and it's like she wants to help me with this move. I will be moving. She will be moving.
You moved last time. You moved the time before. Every relationship seems to end with a move.
We have a timeline of when that's going to be happening.
I don't do fizzy drinks, Bradello, so I can't burp naturally, so I end up hold. It feels painful, but I'd like to try the vanilla one.
And I just look around at everything, and it's like I look over in my kitchen, and I'm like, that's the first place she kissed me.
Oh dear, you're going through the 5 stages of grief. I see. I think she might be Cupcake.
But then there's also probably a bad memory in that same spot. You know, it's like not everything is perfect behind the scenes. Honestly, it doesn't
Insert dirty joke here. Why it could be bad. I know. Butt stuff and Amberlynn.
even matter.
Hi Bookworm.
why
Hope
we
you're
broke
well.
up. It's personal, and
But you're sharing a part of it anyway. You do realise you open the door and the speculation continues. You have 4,500 comments. I wish I got that many comments on a video. I wish I got that many comments. But not if it's all the negativity you get. God damn it. She's content
people have
farming.
their own
Absolutely she
reasons,
is.
but
She's doing that.
she's my other
100%.
half of my heart.
Spice
and
rum. I like spice
I'm the
rum.
other half of hers.
Give me a nice bottle of Pirate's Grog or Kraken with Golden.
But we can't be in a relationship.
Roger. Bit harsh, you know.
I just don't even know what to say. Like, I
You say
just
that,
got
but you
off
make
the
a
phone with
10-minute
my
video.
mom, talk to her because I just needed someone. I just needed someone.
Yeah, you've mentioned this in previous videos where you can't ever not be alone. It's your biggest weakness. You've admitted to it, where you always have to have someone there with you because Kara, but also because you've always been with someone and never been alone. You're now desperately going to be scrambling, which I've seen already people posting about, like you opening up your DMs and hunting for your next meal. Yeah. Hi, Mike. And no, they haven't. They're busy going through a breakup at the moment. We're only, 5-6 days in?
That isn't her, you know? Because Feline is my best friend and I'm her best friend. And
Was.
it's like, it's kind of hard to cry to the person that you're losing. Even though Feline and I both have been crying literally all day. I have never, ever seen her cry.
Just do a breakup video with a whiskey you no longer like. There's a few whiskeys I'm not a fan of. Johnny Walker Platinum.
This much.
There you go.
And even just calling
It's
her
not
Feline
you.
is
It's
so
not
hard
me. It's
because
you.
Being Feline, like,
You are
it's not a
subpar.
thing anymore.
Your palate is weak.
I also think, like, I'm
You call yourself platinum, but you're not even the gold standard. You're like a deteriorated alloy.
partially in shock. I don't know. It's like,
Literally?
how do I go on?
You find someone else. That's
I
what you
literally
do.
just feel like something I've always experienced is like when I experience heartbreak, I feel it physically.
A lot of people do. You're not unique on this one, Amber. Honestly, I remember when I lost my mother, the pain was legitimately there. It was not the nicest pain, and we've all been through breakups. Yes, F in the chat for Johnny Walker Platinum. It deserved to die, and that headstone is about as good as it gets for it. But heartache, we've all been through breakups. It'd be very hard pressed to find someone who hasn't experienced heartache in that regard. I remember, God, I had a partner when I was in my late teens, early 20s, and they passed as well. It was horrible, but you deal with it. It's not a nice breakup in that regard because obviously you have no say in the matter. But at the same time, you have to find a path forward. Simple as that. You are a creature of habit that's always had someone in your life. Therefore, you need to now find someone, either a friend or a member of your family willing to live with you, be a part of, maybe even part of your videos. Because you need that kind of fuel. It's what you've always needed, Amber.
Like, it physically feels like I've lost like a limb, or I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like
If you really are as devoted as you claim you are, then that's exactly what it is. But I tend to agree with Roger here. This is content farming.
I was hit by a
I
truck
love being alone.
a million
I love
times.
living
just
alone,
repeatedly
doing what I
over and
want.
over and over.
Sometimes
Like, I
it'd
just
be
feel
nice
like
to
I
have
can't
someone
live
around.
without her, but I
I
know
get
I
that.
have to because it's just like I know what I deserve.
You see, the problem here is that sentence is quite strange. I know what I deserve, but we don't know the reasoning for the breakup, Amber. So this almost sets it up as if you weren't getting what you deserved from the relationship, That's what it implies. It implies that this is Feline's fault. Yeah. And that intrigues me because I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah. Because you refuse to share with us this information. Absolutely hate being alone. Last 9 months have been hell. I'm very sorry that's the case, Snow, but hopefully things improve. Or you find someone and capture them in a Pokeball.
Even though sometimes like I act like I hate myself, like I act like it.
No, you act like you love yourself too much and refuse to take care of yourself.
There's a part of me that cares.
Yeah, but that part is so small it can't actually impact any meaningful change.
And I care about Feline as well. It's like she deserves the fucking world.
Hi, Rainstormy.
And it's like I could only give her a part of it. I can only give her a part of it when I want to give her the whole thing.
So if you're English, you'll get this. I can't handle this anymore. It's too much cringe. She tried to say Feline getting too drunk. Oh, right. Right, so...
This video...
Okay. I have... I'm going to go to Discord because I don't know what this is. Is this video here? Let's find out.
Is this video for sailing and entertainment purposes only? You're dang skippy it is.
Here's Ramona.
Noted.
Guys, do you know foodie relationship doesn't, like, work out for you? Who's gonna take you places? Who's gonna do everything for you? You need to become more self-sufficient. And here we are. I mean, that's why I was asking her those questions.
Get on it.
Because I could have seen this coming a mile away. When Amberlynn told us...
By the way, I am loving the Kermit right now. I have a Kermit, and this is fine by me.
That she's not ready for marriage. I knew that there was trouble in the girl world paradise. Also, this must be the reason why Amberlynn has been obsessing over Becky, ex-Becky, and ex-Destiny so much, dedicating so many videos to ex-Destiny because there were problems in the relationship. Remember how
So that actually is a good point. I had wondered why the willingness to talk about Destiny was so important. Because it seems a bit rude to talk so much about your ex when your current is in the room or in the room next door. If that makes any sense, I think that's very dangerous. So I think if I was, say I had a current partner and I was sat here talking about an ex, yeah, I would expect my current to be incredibly irritated about me talking about my ex. I think that's disrespectful, yeah? There's a point here. Actually, Karina's got a very good point. And yes, Kermit's cool. I feel like I'm at Auntie's house and she's on the phone. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, Amber is 3 turns and a 40-minute drive from where I'm sitting. Oh, really? Damn. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I do need to watch that at some point. But I'm glad I've got it downloaded. We have the breakup video here. What happened after the breakup? So, those thumbnails, man. Like, fam. I will say, I don't think she chose them. No, she did. Nah, I take it back. She had to have. I'm sorry, because in this video, usually the thumbnail will be chosen within the first minute. She doesn't pull that expression. She had to have either chosen that or taken the necessary cell for that image. This one is definitely, because if we go to the video...
Hey guys, so I was trying to...
Usually thumbnails are derived from the first minute and then every other sporadic minute. That is chosen. That is the second one. It has to be chosen as well. Yeah, I think she did. These persons be crazy. Absolutely, Mike. I couldn't agree more. She definitely chose them. Yeah, for Ultimate Clip. Absolutely. But the views, I mean, to be fair, she got, on the breakup, she got 133,000 views. On this one, she got 81,000. Her like to dislike on the breakup is... I'll show you actually, browser. Here we are. On the breakup, 2.5 to 5.1. On the follow-up, 1.3 to 7.2. Honestly, this comment alone. Should delete this, but I don't care. Right, she gets 2,500, like 2.3k comments. I mean, I wish I had that level of engagement, honestly. Hi, Shadow. Currently going with foodie. Shadow, next week we're covering July for Chantel to do a research stream on. Yeah. So if any of the current stuff is in July, yes. If not, it won't be till September because I only want to do end of year reviews with them. I cannot commit to the topics because I don't keep up with it as well. Hello, Tanya. She's selling. Is she selling her dig? I mean, she doesn't have any. So yeah. Let's put the captions on. Oh, we've got topics here. Purge, moving. I'm not perfect. Felina's hard. Oh, love isn't enough. I'm an immature person trying to fix things. Thank you. And oh, we got topics, everyone. We got topics. This could be interesting. Okay, let's get the playback speed to 1.5 because she takes forever. Let's have a look. Hello, Dark Rubber Ducky. Hope you're well. If I haven't said it already, if I have another hello. While I have a sip of my mediocre crown because vanilla was not an option. That implies she ever had dignity. Very good point. I perhaps should have rephrased that to something less inaccurate. But turns out I'm too stupid. So let's. We're not going to go. We'll go to the beginning first. Just a little bit of content.
So I was trying to find a time when I wasn't crying because of literally all I've been doing.
Yep.
That's all Celine has been doing. I finally took my first shower since the breakup. Today's the 6th. We broke up on the 4th. And I'm a daily shower type of girl. I don't think I've skipped a shower in, I don't know, it's been a hot minute, so it doesn't even matter. But
I mean, we could go back to times when you were bedbound and you were definitely not able to shower if you like, but you wouldn't like to know the actual answer. Although you're looking up to the side, that is indicative of somebody who is telling a lie. So I think you know. Oh, and for those who aren't usual viewers here, I think my pause game is quite good, sublime in fact. Do enjoy it. You're looking forward to the... Oh god, it's going to be an absolute ball ache, and you know I know it, honestly. But we'll get to it then, I promise, because I have to. I do end of year reviews. It's my week-tier attempt to do a comprehensive history, like the Gino Samuel, Chris Chan stuff, but nowhere near as good as his. But I do it on Amber and Chantel once a year. Well, I say once a year. Technically twice with her, 4 with Chantel because it takes longer because she's an absolute ball ache.
But I'm just saying, the fact that I was able to shower, I am glad about that. I just feel super, like everything doesn't matter. Things seem so...
5 stages of grief. I believe this is the second one.
Pointless right now.
Yeah, that's it.
And Feline did give me permission to share as much as I want. And that kind of shocked me, to be honest, because she...
I mean, you could share as much as you want, but if she sees it and doesn't like what you say, I'm expecting her to class you for it. You can't lie here. Gino is a legend, absolutely. A living saint at this point. I wish I could do the same kind of justice with these videos I do on on Amber, Chantel, Nikocado, that he does with Chris Chan. I wish I could do that. Okay.
She is very private, but she knows this is also something that I'm going through. I first want to just say, like, thank you guys so much for the support. Like,
what support? There was none. I looked at the comments. People care, trying to fix things. Let's go to that next. Yeah?
I feel like I wasn't happy because there were things that were happening. And I know she wasn't happy. And mutually, this has been something that we have talked about breaking up, trying to fix things. And it's hard when one person fixes or tries to fix things more than the other person.
You're not alluding to who that is, but I'd like to believe that's not you.
And, like, I don't want to point fingers.
Yourself?
And anything like that, but a lot of people think that she's leaving me because I didn't get weight loss surgery or because of my weight.
I mean, you did fail at it.
Or because of that. No.
Have I looked into?
No.
Fuck
I know it's probably easier to believe.
But I know who they are.
For the first time in my life, I
Michael.
understand the saying.
I know it. Just a quick thing, I'll address this very quickly. I know exactly who they are. I've been given the Cliff's Notes. But I will not look into them because, oh my god, how could you be so... How could someone, Foodie Beauty, be so stupid? And Roger's right, problematic to cover. It's such a difficult area to do and not get shit for it. So that's all I'll say, because I need to focus on this. Foodbot Freak, hi again. Hope you're alright.
Sometimes you need more than love, or sometimes love can only take you so far, because I am absolutely and utterly in love with Feline, and she is absolutely and utterly in love with me.
Yes, we know that to be the case. That's why you broke up.
Yesterday was very hard for her. She has not drank in over a year, because when I stopped drinking, she also stopped. And she got extremely drunk yesterday, and I had to take care of her. I was very worried.
Was it good drink at least? Like spiced rum, whiskey, and I mean real whiskey, not that American shit.
There was a moment where I almost called 911 because, like, I didn't know what to do. But we both agreed that there is no more alcohol to be coming in this home. She regrets drinking that hard, but she is...
Coping mechanisms aren't perfect. Again, I mentioned I turned to junk food. Mine were Doritos, massive bags of Doritos, big bars of dairy milk, English ones because the American version is shite, and cans of Monster. Lots of Monster. I drank 4 to 5 cans a day, and my heart couldn't handle it. It really couldn't. It's a horrible coping mechanism, but it was in certain moments of grief you realise why people turn to bad coping mechanisms. Now that I'm a much older person and a bit more experienced on it, I think I'll just go to the gym more.
Trying to numb her pain. She is hurting too. She doesn't want to lose me, and she regrets.
And Stina,
she
that's
just regrets
awesome.
Things, and this is...
Bird dog. American whiskey isn't that bad. You spelt it incorrectly. It's EY.
Probably, like, I'm
Also,
an
a lot of
person,
them is
you guys know that.
bourbon.
I'm very childish at
That's
heart,
my
and
issue with it.
I do childish things.
I don't mind bourbon, but call it
this is
bourbon.
probably one of the most mature things I've ever done, and it is ripping me to
We
pieces.
don't talk about rye whiskey because that's just an absolute
It's
blasphemy.
ripping me. Like,
Although I do want to try Johnny Walker Rye.
when Feline looked at me today and she was crying, and I was just like, what's hurting you the most? And she said, I honestly...
You don't believe the drunk wifey story. So, okay, we're going to hold on to that because, yeah. Okay, we'll hold on to that because I'm not sure at the moment. And Shadow Lurker F for missing English.
thought it was you.
Oh, thank you, Andy. I really appreciate that. My goal is nearly smashed because of you. That's incredibly generous of you. Damn. How kind. Thank you.
And what she meant by that is, like, for our whole relationship, like, we had plans of getting married, and we even had a venue picked out, and, you know, I was never ready for that proposal, and I've talked about that before, and a lot of people are confused because marriage is something I've always kind of talked about, and it's because of the problems. But it was still something that I did want with her. If she worked on herself, and we were able to grow together, that is something I wanted. And it was something we always said to each other, that it's you. It's always been you, the one. But saying says, like, love isn't enough sometimes. Love isn't enough. And that is, like, the most mature way of looking at some things. I've never understood it before, that two people could be so in love with each other, but still not be right for each other. Like, This has been, like, the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. Like, I have random moments where I'm just, like, completely numb. Completely numb.
Okay.
And then I have other moments where my heart hurts so bad, it makes me feel like I'm gonna puke.
Well, that's not ideal, is it? It's certainly not something you want to share with the online sphere. I think that's not a healthy way of coping with the... And I'm not saying this... Allow me to finish my thought. It's hello, Leona. It's a vital part of the coping grief stages of grief. Yes, to be able to talk to somebody about it. I don't know if that's the right thing to do with the internet, but also to infer what you have so far, that this isn't necessarily you to blame. Yeah? I think that's the problem. You're putting this on Feline, as if Feline was the one that needs to make all the changes, yeah? And I think that you're talking about how much pain this all causes you, while then saying, yeah, well, she got drunk. Bitch, this isn't how you do it. I promise. We've all been through things, and we deal with it, walk away for a bit, and come back. I get this is your job, like my job. You make more money than I do. But it's still something you need to be a bit more careful with, yeah? And just because she's here and I want to trigger her... Oh, moist. That's all I'm doing on that, don't worry. I'm only trolling Leona a little bit. Right, carrying on.
Like, I literally feel physically ill, and I know Feline's feeling the same way, and...
Richard, I couldn't agree more. A treadmill's fantastic.
I have to keep reminding myself why I'm doing this, and it's so freaking hard. So freaking...
Why are you doing what, though? Because you're not on a weight loss journey. So what are you... Oh, geez, you're doing an Undertaker thing. So what are you doing? Like, legitimately, what are you doing right now? Because I don't actually understand.
Hard. And there's just so many steps that I have to take now. And
Hurry.
it's like I'm hurting more for Feline than I am for myself, because seeing her this heartbroken, like, I've never seen this side of her, and I just want to like hold her and kiss her and love her, and I know that I can't. I know that I shouldn't.
I mean, you do realise there's always an opportunity for makeup sex, right? Do you not know how this works? I'm just saying.
And she slept on the couch again last night because I don't want to sleep in the same bed as her, because I need to detach myself. And she kept saying how badly she wanted to come crawl into bed with me, and I'm just so glad she didn't. Like, I'm so glad she didn't, because I would have caved.
Maybe you should have. You realise you can rebuild a relationship, right? You realise you can, right? Not everything's a case of, it's done. Sometimes there's actually a way forward. Couples counselling exists. You've spent enough money on therapy in other areas. Like, you're not sharing with us the reasons for the breakup. You're not actually giving us the details. Yeah? So we only have you blaming her, which is what you've done a fair bit of so far, and nothing to really tell us what the real problem was. Yeah? I was 140k, cut my food and diet, now I'm 95. Not bad. I think, hang on. Let me find out, because I sit in a very comfortable region. I know that a lot, weight fluctuates with a lot of us. I've weighed a bit more before in the past. Pound to kilo. Let's go with that. I'm going to do that. I'll do this on air. It's fine. 195. Oh, 88 point. That's all right. I'm a bit light. Only a little bit lighter than you. Not much, to be honest. I just like wearing comfy clothing. To be fair, I still wear clothes that's too big for me anyway. Tit for tat. Well, I agree. I wish my brother had never had his car repoed. I'd have my own job by now, but that's unfortunate, Bookworm. I really hope things improve for you on that. You have pictures of your journey. Richard, if you're ever on Twitter and you share them there, tag me. I'd love to see that. If it's on other social media, I probably won't see it. Do forgive me.
Or at least I feel like I would have. But it's just like, something has to change.
Yeah, definitely get it, Richard. You should be everyone in the chat, F for Richard, because honestly, that is something to be celebrated, quite frankly. You have lost essentially over, was it 102.5 pounds or something? Right, that's awesome.
Fully happy, and I want me to be fully happy.
Actually, isn't it? Yeah.
Felina's worked so hard. Like, she is one of the most hardworking people I've ever known. Like, so many people have this like misconception of her, like, she don't pay bills, she don't do this, she don't that. That's bull.
I mean, we know she does because you've mentioned it in the past, apparently. But the only thing that really separates you from her so much from previous partners is that both Becky and Destiny were dependent on you to an extent. I mean, Becky was more because you only really got the YouTube thing, you pushed on it towards the end of your relationship with Destiny. That doesn't mean you didn't essentially just keep them under your thumb by buying them things. I remember the Becky thing because you always went to Cheesecake Factory. Is it Cheesecake Factory? And you ate loads of tangerine chicken. You ate it as fast as Chantel eats literally anything. 1 or 2 chews and then a massive mouthful swallowed.
Bullshit lies. Like, that's just all made up for the entertainment by reaction channels.
Oh, sorry, I have to yawn because she's interesting me. Which ones? Because there aren't many that respond to you these days.
Feline is the most giving person. And she holds her own. She holds her own. She even holds me sometimes. Like,
see, SH, that's the kind of thing I can agree with. A lot of the bigger clothes I have are just house clothes. I've got a pile of clothes on the floor in my room that are tatty, and the reason why is I've been using them to paint my cabin, my sister's cabin, and doing woodwork with. When that's all done, I'm throwing that all in the charity bin.
You know, I'm not really someone who needs help financially, and I'm grateful for that. Very, very grateful, but like...
Can you give me the money instead, Amber? Because I'm glad you've got that money and you're grateful, which is a lie. But I need it more to get more solar power in my cabin, and batteries, and swag.
You know, the whole weight loss surgery thing, and like...
Well,
I'm just such a very giving person where I'm like,
buy
oh,
off
you
my
don't have to,
Amazon
like,
wishlist,
this
Amber.
totally fine.
Buy off
She's
my
like,
Amazon
no,
wishlist. I got whiskey on
paying for
that.
half. I'm paying for all half of the bills. Like, she's just the most hardworking person, and it's like, I don't want her to be hardworking just to fucking pay rent. I want her to be able to live.
That is not your concern, though, Amber. That sounds like somebody who wants them back in their life, which is what it is. But the moment you broke up and you've committed to this, where you won't let her share the bed with you and all this, and cuddle and hold and all that, which I understand. You need to introduce boundaries while you spend a few months sorting out your future together. You do realise the moment you two go your separate ways, she's of no concern to you anymore. And she'll go find herself another, and I believe this is a quote, "I love me some white bitches." She'll find herself another one. Simple as that. And you will too.
To live her life and to explore the world, and I cannot give her that right now. I can't.
I mean, you wouldn't anyway, because you don't travel.
And it's
Your travelling involves you moving, and that's it.
so hard. Like, I'm not perfect by no means. Like, Feline wasn't fully happy either. I have a lot of freaking shit.
Hang on, wait. You're not perfect, and she was not fully happy. That. Okay, interesting choice of words.
That I have to work on. Like, look at me. I can't travel with her right now.
And
I want to give that to her. I want to be able to give that to her.
Okay.
And this is the only way that I know how to do it. And a lot of people don't understand that, like, it wasn't one-sided, and there's just so many rumors going on, and I get it.
It's because you gaslit her. It's because you pass some information off, but then what you give is complimentary insults, okay? Things that sound like compliment but are backed up with an insult, yeah? Playing victim in emotional breakdown will not help her issues. She needs to get her stuff together and start to commit to something, either a job or... I think a job... Actually, I genuinely think if Amber got a proper job, she might take a mind off all this crap.
It's because some things I do have boundaries. I
think she's kind of screwed herself with how she has forums on it.
But I do feel like I need to do my part in protecting what is true and versus like what is wrong. And it's like the conspiracies aren't true. None of them are true. None of them. And I just want to come on here and let everyone know what is true and what is real and do my best to heal. And it's going to be hard to heal these next like 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months. There's a lot that I have to do. There's a lot I have to do.
Okay. What's next? Purge, not the right time. So we've done the moving. Purge. Let's get this bit here.
Super stressful. I think the next step is definitely going to buy boxes. I want to buy boxes so I can slowly start separating
hoarding,
what I want to keep, what Feline wants to keep, what I want to give to Goodwill, and what I want to sell. And it's just going to be like a long process.
So you'll be selling a lot of stuff.
It's going to be tedious, and I love tedious work. I personally...
Yes, because you collect a lot of crap and then you sell it.
Love moving. I love everything about moving besides finding the place.
Is Nico starting putting weight? Is he putting on weight again? Hi, Hatch. H. Yes. Is Nikocado back on the weight gain train? She can't because she... Yeah.
Pets is very freaking hard. Again, you can love someone with every single part of you, but know that it's just...
Yeah, but why do that, Roger, when you can buy them? Oh, look at my Amazon haul, everyone. I bought some flat pack boxes.
Not the right time. It's not the right time for either of us right now. And I know that, and I think that's the part that hurts the most, is that we could stay together, but
yeah,
it was hurting being with her.
I honestly do think that you two, I mean, I don't know enough because you won't share enough, but you really should consider therapy, couples counseling. It's a thing. You like flat pack boxes. I like flapjack boxes because there's flapjack inside them.
That's really all I want to say about that. I don't know. I just don't know.
I think I've got... You got a Discord. Do I?
Are willing to accept
patrons, I'm afraid.
Like how a relationship
members,
is.
Channel members.
Like, okay, this is going to be my life. This is going to be my future. But then when something finally just like clicks in your head and you're like, no, wait, I can't accept this. Mm-hmm. And that goes for both me and Feline. Now we have to figure out what our future is going to be like. Because we thought we had that planned. You know, we knew where we wanted to move, and we were going to do that together. And now
you needed her to, because you desperately needed someone to help you.
She's trying to figure out where she wants to go, and I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. So it's like, now...
You're trying to find a cheaper state to live in. I bet you moved to Florida at some point.
Future I thought we were going to have. We're both trying to figure out a future without each other, and it's hard.
Well, the cost of living is not that bad in your state, is it?
Yeah, I just wanted to give this update, and I want to try my hardest to get back into like vlogs and stuff. But I don't know.
Don't care. Right, let's go. I'm going to do Discord quickly and just see if there's anything here. Oh, we have a good kind of Beck thing. Okay. Okay. Well, this is good, isn't it? So I've been threatened if I speak on my truth, the law will be involved. Look how I was publicly treated. I'm being threatened with the law. So I saw the breakup video, and the reason she's being so graceful with this one is because she thought I wasn't good enough. But this one somehow was. I did
Everything.
for her. And just like always, I was treated like garbage. I suffer every day because of what I was put through, but I'm the one who has to stay quiet. How is this fair? But I would say, underneath, everyone is right. She is well within her right to speak up, because there's nothing here that Amber can control with the narrative. It's vitally important that Becky be allowed to speak up. And I'll go to... Hang on, do we have it? Oh, here we are. So we have an archive for another one, I think. Shenanigans have tweeted part of it as well. She wants me to clear up that I mentioned the law first. Yes, back last September. Why? Because she wouldn't stop talking about me. This time, though, she said, if you let us talk about each other, we can get the law involved. It sounds like a, oh, well, if you just do this, I'll just, you know, we're allowed to use the law on our side. That's how this works. Because I'm a melt. Yeah. Just to be clear here, if Amber has been able to take a shit on Becky for as long as she has, which she has, Becky is well within her right to speak. Also, you are jumping ahead of the game to say and imply, outright infer, that everything that Becky could say is just libel. Because libel. That's not how this works. You haven't got an NDA involved, and you have no cease and desist. Therefore, free speech applied. By the way, America has this lovely little thing called a constitution. It's quite a novel, cute idea. A lot of it derived actually from common law in the United Kingdom. Yes. Except we are so dumb we actually gave our freedoms up. But you're allowed to speak in America. Obviously, everyone sues everyone for everything. If I was in America now, somebody would sue me for saying that, and I'd probably lose as well. But you are still allowed to speak. Okay? It's vitally important you have that ability to do so, and I firmly I do believe that kind of book, kind of geck, yeah, I said that, should be allowed to speak. Yeah? Law here will tell Amber to pound sand. That sounds like exercise. She won't do that. So, yes, God save the king. Absolutely, they're nerdy. Let me just see if I can remember it. Give me a second. How's that? If you heard that, I had to do it in the dark because apparently a light has gone off in my room and I don't know where it was. Something just went really dark in here and I'm very confused. But yes, God save the king. Long may he reign. Oh, so it was the first one I could reach, otherwise it would have been a guitar as opposed to a bass. Anyway, let us continue. One Salty Beach. Oh, okay, it's a YouTube thing. Okay, so Shenanigans had tweeted out something. I'm just going to drop this here. Please share it around and hope that Becky sees it. Thank you, One Salty Beach, on YouTube for this clip. Okay. 7 seconds. Oh, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. 7 seconds, everyone.
I couldn't care less if Becky spoke about me. She could speak about me in every single one of her videos, and I would not care.
I like it. Yes, I like that. That is unfortunate. Becky, by the way, was trending because of that on Twitter. But here we are. We have another thing. A post from Amber. Her Instagram. Why are you threatening Becky with a lawsuit? But you get to talk bad about very hypocritical. Huh? I'm not, and I never would. Look at a newer post. She threatened it last September, and I agreed to it. I brought it back up and told her it still stands.
Per request.
From last September. She confused what I said clearly, so she corrects herself again. It was her who threatened it. Leave me alone about Becky. I want her to heal and thrive. I personally have nothing else to say. If you mention her again, I'll block you. Thank you. pussy. Oh, and you better have been saluting when I was playing God Save the King on my bass there, nerdy. Okay. I don't know if that's true, but it might be a case that Becky did start it. But from those posts, I have been threatened if I speak on my truth, the law will be involved. Now, that is, if derived from the original point, to justify that it was Amber's turn, she got a fair chance to sort of remind Becky of this, yeah? Forgetting here that during that entire time, Amber was shitting on her. So it clearly didn't mean anything when Beck said it to you. You've only just stopped saluting now. I appreciate that. I appreciate your professionalism in this matter because it is quite important. So, Amber's next video is a conversation, heartbreaking conversation with her ex, yeah? Now, I don't know much about Feline, but we got 962 likes and 9.5k downvotes. This is the weirdest, most wooden conversation I've ever heard. Two strangers reading off a script of cliche breakup phrases mixed with therapy speak. Oh, I like this word. Oh, look. Okay, the Cardiff show from 22. I was at this show in Cardiff. Oh, banger. I was at that show as well. I may have to watch that later. Right, do that. And
Speed up.
And to the 53 people watching, hi.
Alright, you guys, so Feline is here, and this is hard for the both of us, but I asked her if she wanted to, you know, say her side or anything, because there are a lot of you who do like her.
I bet she says,
I
like...
feel like there's some sides to this breakup.
No, there's no sides, but I definitely want you to be able to use your voice. And, this is the best way to do it.
You know why? Because everyone's been saying you're just shitting on her the whole
I
time.
went onto Instagram, and, these were the top questions.
Thanks, me here,
And Feline
Roger.
went over them to decide if she wants to answer them or not, and she said they were all fine to answer, because obviously, I want her to be able to speak about what she wants to speak about, so.
I don't remember a single one of those questions.
Do you want to go over them again?
No, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
I'm going to grab some chocolate while we listen.
So the first question is, will you be moving out of state as well?
Yeah.
Give
I
me
think
chocolate.
I just wanna
Yeah,
clean
got
slate. I don't know
chocolate.
where I'm going yet. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I just know I'm moving. I don't know where. I don't have a set date, but...
How is it that Amber and Feline undoubtedly are in the same room together, but Feline sounds so much quieter? Like, with microphone setups, you can actually... I know Amber uses a phone, so I get it, but you can actually set this up so it's a bit easier to work with. How do you open this? I have chocolate. Is it a slide box or is it a top open box? It opens at the top! Yeah! Praline for the win. Give me that seashell thing. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, but it's ASMR time. Oh, nom nom.
That's just a new adventure.
Yeah. I feel emotional.
No.
Damage?
We both keep going back and forth between numb and super emotional. And it's always on different times. When I'm emotional, she's numb. When I'm numb, she's emotional.
We haven't synced up our emotions yet.
No.
Insert oblivious and obvious comment. Periods.
Will you remain in each other's lives as friends?
I mean, we better.
We absolutely better.
100%. I mean, that's still my best friend. Like,
Oh. You want to be honest? I literally thought that you were going to be the one to cry.
As long as that like's been touched there, nerdy. You can pound it. If you don't pound it, I'll say the M word.
So it's
Pound it,
working.
or I'll say the M word.
you know, I have my moments where I'm crying.
Moments?
I have my
You
moments
moment
as well.
situation type deal? Just a thing. This is the crappiest way of doing it. I get it. Feline doesn't want me on camera. Hi, Secret Source. But to me, you're presenting somebody who may not even be in the same room as you. You know, it could be done over fucking Zoom or something. Yeah?
Yeah, this moment, it just feels like it's surreal.
Yeah. And what I mean by it's working is like, because I'm the one who kind of made the rules. No sleeping in the bed together. I keep asking her if she's comfortable on the couch. She says it's cozy, so. Alright, next question. Will you
You should be on the couch.
keep the tattoos you got that have to do with Amber?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. My tattoos are a story of my life, my journeys, and people in my life.
Are there any other ex-girlfriends on there?
And yeah, Amber may not be my partner anymore, but she's still someone I love. That doesn't change. No, I'm not.
So, Brodello, I actually agree with you. This is where I think Amber's managed to convince her to do this for video content. And let's see how well that's done. 93,000 views. And look, it's not a single case of any camera work. And that's why I got so many downvotes, because they're not on camera talking, yet the thumbnail is of them together. Oh, and I'm eating chocolate. Yeah, I'm eating praline, because I'm a classy bish. I go back to Discord, because I'm bored of that. Okay, we have a tweet. Oh, it's not a tweet, it's X, isn't it? God damn it. Oh, it's gone. It's okay. I have it on Discord, we're fine. Let's go here. Here we are. When the love of your life just broke up with you, but you are a 555-pounder with a history of extremely bad hygiene and stinking to high heavens, you have to convince strangers, even through the worst heartbreak, that you wash your ass. You are a clown, Amber. This is so embarrassing. I don't have the video, do I? We don't have the video. Leona, we failed. We didn't download it. Going through the archives, I stumbled across this. Oh, hang on, what's this?
Chantal deserves the world. Like, she's such a good person. And it's like, I don't know, maybe I see good in people.
Saki, I see those DMs. I'll get you for that.
That's how I am.
You little fascist. Oh, looky, looky. Yeah, but the video won't be, will it? That's the minor issue. There's a video here and we don't have it. Because I forgot to download that. Hi, Katie. No worries, enjoy your teaching. So we have a video here. Amberlynn's hopping on Chantal's bandwagon. Now, Chantal has been... moves the chocolates, poor Wizzy who sees them. Chantal's been doing a lot of mukbangs, as many of you know. It's not great because she's getting bigger. So YP and Amber are still going to live together for months. Then what's the effing point of this weird ass rehearsed breakup video? So that, yeah, I agree. It's, yeah. But we've got the bad habits video. We've got it downloaded. Oh, is it? Yeah. Let's go watch it.
Hello.
And let's go see what Saki's put in my bloody DMs, little fascist.
Well, welcome to a vlog. It just kind of feels weird to vlog now. Ever since the breakup, everything just doesn't feel like it used to. Like, everything just seems so meaningless. Like, I look at the world and everything just...
You're too slow. 952 likes, okay? 8.84 dislikes. Comments. Amber, I'm finally doing groceries as a single lady alone. Also, Amber makes YP driver. Well then. Amber with a bunt cake sent to her, burning hell. Amber with macaroons. I like macaroons. I even painted my room mint macaroon, which is a blue, years ago. I need to redo it at some point. 10 out of 10. Breakup that's used to stuff her face, come up and collect your you know what? I'm actually going to write an innocuous comment. There we go. Hungry fat chick. Oh, damn. 2 weeks ago from Apathetic Facts. Oh, if her weight loss journey's going well, I need to check in on her, Hungry fat chick. Honestly, I'm so excited. Right. Oh. Keith must cry. Thank you, Socky, I think. No, sorry. Is it? No. Sorry, Socky, because I thought it was you anyway. Oh, moist. That's just the troll, Leona in the chat there. You're all welcome. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Right, let's go and watch a bit of this because we need to get some more video watched.
just feels like 1D. I don't know.
You are one-dimensional, 100%.
It's hard to explain, but
Your mentality is one-dimensional, right? In a three-dimensional world, because you are very linear. You think just one line, that's it. You are very much, while everything's a cycle, it's a straight line for you, because it just rinse repeats, yes, but it starts again and carries on. It doesn't have to loop back. Yeah? Onto Ambi. Yeah, fair enough. Meg called me pretty, kick his ass. I said, I'm sure you are, no matter how many takeaways you eat. Yeah? And yes, if you want to hear Leona or see Leona in the chat there get triggered, coffee.com /the real Omegon 9873. We are seeking to complete our goal so I can buy the additional trunking and port adapters for my Ethernet cable so I can get the internet up in my cabin. It's one of the last things I need to do, oddly enough.
Let's go grocery shopping last night and we didn't, so we're gonna go today. So I just want to start off by just also saying thank you guys so much for like the support with.
What support? You're getting thousands of comments and mostly dislikes. I mean, you get more likes than I do on my videos, and I get mostly likes, except for my longer format videos. If any of them show up here, it'd be great for me to demonstrate the point, but they're not there. That was a fun regeneration.
And a lot of people thought the last video was weird, which I don't understand why, because it was literally
what you done to your arm?
Just a Q&A that Feline was a part of, kind of.
Bitch, that was a Zoom call. It was so awkward and she was so quiet. It was pointless.
Podcast style, so there was no like video with it. You know how podcasts are, it's like just voice, unless they have a video option.
That was not a podcast. That was a cringe fest of
But we didn't find it weird. We didn't find it awkward. I got also a lot of messages of people saying that, you know, they liked definitely opened up with it. So
some plug sockets in houses also have Ethernet cables attached to them. We used to have that in this house, oddly enough, Michael.
We appreciate you guys. And to answer a really big question that I have gotten from people is like, why is she still living there? Because Feline is actually on a lease. She pays half of all the bills. She has been on a lease for about 1.5 years now. This apartment is no more mine than it is hers, and vice versa. This is her home. We love each other. There's no dramatics behind the scenes. We're going to continue staying here until we both move, until the lease is up. So we both equally just have some I's to dot and some T's to cross, and there's no reason for either of us to move like immediately. But you guys will see that within the next few months, a lot of things are changing and we are moving, but it's not happening right this second. Feline and I love each other so much. Like, this breakup had nothing to do with lack of love. We literally broke up while I had a hickey on my neck and a love letter from her on my desk. There was never any lack of love or anything like that. And
I want to press X to doubt. I want to find the best part, but I doubt it will show. Oh, actually, here it is.
See those little guys? And Rarity, she just loves this weather, while all my other fur babies, Twinkie and Wasabi, are terrified. So I'm currently using my phone to film, so...
Oh, the audio quality is terrible.
But it's 3 in the morning, and Twinkie, her paw, she's going like this. She'll barely walk on it. She don't want to straighten it. So we're going to the emergency vet.
But what happened to Twinkie?
So it's a 5-hour wait. So we're taking her there. I just took a really quick shower. I brought Twinkie in here in her bed.
So I do think Amber is one of the worst people at dressing herself. She doesn't really know what works for her body. In the past, I've actually positively praised her for things that worked, but she doesn't really wear those kind of clothes that much.
She's not doing good. I cried like a crazy. I hate to see her hurting. Like, this is breaking me. It's okay, baby.
Oh, Twinkie. You're a good girl, aren't you?
She just looks...
She looks a bit old.
So sad. Oh, and I can tell she's in a lot of pain because, like, literally, she was making, like, the face she makes when she's in pain. I've only seen it a couple times. I've had Twinkie for 8 years. She's a very healthy, amazing dog.
Yeah, but she's a dog's age.
But she is getting old, so yeah. I'm scared. And
I hope she's all right. By the way, genuinely, I hope Twinkie's okay. I don't know what happened.
Cuddling into me, trying to let me know that something was wrong, but it's like, I already know, baby. Okay? You guys, I have kind of...
Whoa. Are we skipping straight from something that actually I would like to know more about to this? Fuck off. Alright, I want to know what's going on with Twinkie.
I have, like, all of these bags to do as well, and some pieces here, and they're also comfortable.
Are you turning into Christian or something?
A sticker moment. So yeah, we had that huge storm. My goodness. It was pretty bad. I didn't vlog any more of it. We did not lose power. It flickered a few times, but we were good. My hair's kind of curly from that braid. And then the thing with Twinkie, so we ended up taking her, and her joints, because of age, and the vet always says, you know, dogs, oh, my AirPod, oh my god. Wait, where are you? Dogs that are smaller. Twinkie's always running, jumping on furniture. She acts like a spring chicken, like she's freaking 2 years old, but she's not. She's 10.
My Wizzy was 11, and my Wizzy can still jump at a reasonable height. She's when she can be asked, a high-energy dog. In fact, when I let her out in the evening to come hang out with me upstairs, she sprints up those stairs faster than anyone in this house can. She's one of the fastest dogs around. Age doesn't necessarily hit as fast as some think, but it can hit fast depending on the breed. That's what you mean to say.
They had to actually give a stronger medicine because she already takes medicine a few times a week for her joints. So we got prescribed a stronger one for her. She's feeling a lot better. Like, that worried me so bad. I don't know, it was just really scary. And since that lady...
I mean, can you imagine what it's like for the dog to be in so much agony all the time because someone was stupid enough not to get dealt with sooner? You mentioned the screaming, you could have dealt with that sooner. But apparently the Lego is more important for the video. How many days was... I don't know. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Hi, Ghostly Calm. I hope you're well.
Lego clip. I've actually done more Legos, so I'll definitely show you guys those in the future. Legos has been, like, even knockoff Lego, different brand of Lego has been so
yeah, you've been buying off
this
Temu,
whole
we know.
Thing when
How
I
far
feel
are we into the month? 10 days.
a lot of anxiety or just like at my saddest. I like a good distraction. Like, I've turned to a lot of bad habits again. I have taken some Delta 8 gummies. I've been turning...
What's Delta 8? Is that CBD? I'm going to pull up another video. Okay, next one is the 14th? No, it isn't. Got buying moving supplies, Home Depot, Walmart. Oh wait, she actually went. Did she go out? Oh, let's find out. The thumbnail implies she went out. Did she actually go out though?
And keep journaling,
Here we go.
Here's Home Depot.
She went out.
So we're about to head in. We were listening to the good old...
Amber doesn't go out.
Beautiful Lizzo. Truth hurts.
She ain't beautiful at all. She's disgusting.
Alright, so here is the moving aisle. This is wardrobe. I didn't even know they made wardrobe boxes. Yeah. Should I get them? Yeah. Is that what you're going to be using too?
Smooth as
Do you want a wardrobe box?
No, I'm probably just gonna put everything in a suitcase.
See, Amber likes to buy stuff. That's the point, right?
Let me get like a...
Oh, THC, okay. Click.
I should probably get a tall one because I have like
dresses
upon dresses.
Yeah.
So I get one of these.
Get two of those.
Two of them?
Yeah.
Can you afford it, Amber? If you can, you should then donate the money to me on coffee.
They have like TV boxes. Do you think we're gonna get those, or do you think that we could just store it?
We can probably just store it. They should have...
Like put a blanket over it?
Yeah, they should have moving blankets.
Okay.
Or actually, we can just put those in the car.
Right. I probably need like an extra large. I don't know if this cart's gonna do it. Do you want to just use this thing?
You know you can buy flat pack boxes off Amazon, right? Like, not even a joke. You can buy them off your favorite seller.
And like lay it? Yeah. Okay, so we have this little guy here in a ton of boxes. So I don't think we're gonna have to be coming back, thank God. So we're just gonna get everything out. We also got some tape, and underneath this is some packing paper as well. I also think though, for like dishes and stuff, we might get one of these. Better to be safe than sorry.
Hey look, this might be a collectible, you know. I may have to skip ahead a little bit here because we're running out of time.
They're cute.
Oh god, she's in the stationery aisle. For God's sake, I'm gonna, just, yeah. $25, $24 worth of cat treats. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and find another video. Discord. That'll be handy. Here we go.
Do y'all ever just
Toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train.
Okay, the third time actually sounded closer to Miranda sings.
Toxic gossip train.
Okay, getting higher.
Toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train.
No, because Miranda Sings is a shit human being. And I would never want to be seen ever, even away from this, singing that shite song. So no is the answer. She looks huge on the toilet. I'm actually somewhat surprised the toilet handled. Looks like it was bent backwards. Yeah, it didn't look good, did it? Oh, we've got another post here from Becky. I'll go to browser for that. It'll load. Started, sent me Venmos. I know I need it. I make 11 an hour, 6. I still can't pay all my bills. I mean, I am struggling, but I'm scared to accept y'all's help because I don't want it to be like last time I asked for help. I'm dealing with so much on top of possible thyroid cancer. Wait, what? Really? Oh no. Well, I hope that isn't the case. I feel like the earth is just falling out from beneath me. I appreciate everyone who has reached out to me with help. I really do. I'm just afraid to accept help. Total was made in total reservation, precisely to let you know there's no strings attached. So I hope that this is, yeah. I think you shouldn't be too afraid to accept help when it comes to something in this ballpark when so much is on your shoulders. So you should accept help. I'm surprised Amber didn't turn this into a let's do an AMA because I'm bored kind of thing. Yeah. But Amber's fixed this to an extent because she, on the 21st of July, joined Weight Watchers.
Hello, hello, hello. We are back to using my camera on my phone instead of my actual camera. I just look like dealing with it now.
Ambient mode.
But I have been MIA for a little bit. I just kind of feel like I'm just existing at this point.
And you had enough views to pay your bills for a month. Don't deny it. You know I'm right. Okay, I'm always right. Don't try me. Okay, so the most replayed moment is here.
Watchers. I am going to join Weight Watchers because it's all I know. It's all I know. And it's better than nothing. Like, I truly have to...
I'll be honest, in the context of what you do, actually, you're wrong. And thank you, Miss Sparkles, for becoming a citizen. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm just going to say now, you fail. Simple as that. Coming back here, I'm afraid, though, because rather irritatingly, we are running out. I've run out of time because I've got to do something else this evening. I'm really sorry about that. But for the most part, Amber's just rinse-repeating everything from the past again. There's nothing new to this. She's going through a breakup, she's buying everything she can get her hands on, and she's making it look like there's some normality in her life, but let's face it, people, Amberlynn's interpretation on normality is needing someone to be her slave. Now, so I'm going to vanish. I've got to edit a video this evening. Thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate that. If you haven't, smash the like, and I will see you all next week for Chantel. There's no politics tomorrow, so I'll be on Kick tomorrow evening instead. If you get a chance to find me on Kick, you should definitely go follow me there, because I am trying to grow on another platform for gaming, especially as Kick has become less of a... Well, has become a potential viable option, yeah? I'll put it in the chat. Thank you again, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta, everyone. And pineapple never belongs on pizza. But thank you for your money.